In Faith in Humanity Restored news. Yay! Submitted by Melody Loves You.
We love you too, Melody.
I like melodies in a song.
This little boy's hair goes viral thanks to a heartwarming reason.
Oh, he cut it for somebody with cancer.
Probably.
Or it's fucked up. He cut it himself.
Do.
How did I know? Because you ain't the first one, kid. Nice try. Just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm completely kidding.
Oh!
It's a joke. I'm saying.
It looks like a jigsaw puzzle.
That'd be funny, but no. David got it.
Damn.
You're just jealous because you can't grow your hair out that long.
I can, but it looks terrible. I look like a greasy gamer.
Oh, I remember when your hair was hella long.
Can we leave that out? They get offended by that, by the way.
Oh, pues.
Greasy gamer?
Yeah, I said greasy gamer, and the whole gaming community.
But I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Put a gaming controller in Michael's hands.
Let's just move on from that because they get.
When I
it's like a,
when I game, I fucking get greasy.
yeah.
Dude, greasy, hot Cheeto dust, fucking everything, dude. Fuck.
They're like, how dare you say I'm greasy, and they're all greasy on the say.
Their keyboards are all greasy.
They act like it's a fucking race.
Which video? Wait, which video did you just do this in?
It was a JK video back in the day, and then I was like talking about how when there's a stigma about gamers who are greasy, right? And they're like, that's so not true. They sent me pictures of gamers who aren't greasy. I'm like, dog, it's a joke. Relax, like chill out.
Stupid.
You talk about somebody who used to play games all the time.
Yeah.
I played fucking Diablo 2. I was like the shit at it.
And you were the greasiest person ever.
That's what I'm saying. I look like the greasy gamer.
Yeah.
Actually, you can leave it in now. Leave it in now. I don't give a fuck.
Leave it in because I am okay with that. Because there are greasy gamers out there.
I get greasy when I game because you sit there for like 24 hours and you're sweating all fucking day,
Exactly.
and it's a hot room.
If you're a non-greasy gamer, I want to see that. You sitting there for 6-7 hours playing Halo and not being greasy. You are a godsend.
I'm greasy without even gaming, so that's okay. There's just greasy people in general.
Because I never thought that would have been considered offensive.
Yeah, I would have never. I fucking say shit like that all the time.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, gamers, ugh, greasy. And they're like, how dare you?
That's fucking stupid.
What if they're just trying to troll you, David?
No, they were mad. And
Wow.
then I literally went on this tirade because they're like, you know, we in the gaming, I was like, first of all, you are not an oppressed group, all right?
We in the gaming community will not stand for this type of.
You are not the fucking LGBTQFGFC fucking group. You're a gamer. You get to sit around and have fun for fucking hours. You are not oppressed. It is a hobby that is fantastic and fun. Shut the fuck up.
Let's talk about Thomas here. So Thomas is this little boy. This is when he was 8 years old. Thomas saw a video of a girl who had cancer. So he asked his mom like what happened to her hair because she didn't have any hair. So then that's when his mom explained to him what chemotherapy does to people who go through chemotherapy. You know, they lose their hair. So then that's when he made the decision that he's gonna grow his hair out for that little girl in the video.
What?
So 2 years later, this is how long he grew his hair.
Wow.
So cute. Oh, he has really pretty eyes.
So pretty.
Yeah.
I keep staring at his eyes.
Yeah, his hair grows fast.
That is fast. Wow.
Oh! Fucking Khalif.
He's so cute.
This is like while he was growing it out.
What a cute kid.
The cutest thing I think about this was when he first saw that little girl on TV. He actually asked his mom, how come that boy doesn't have hair? She's like, no, that's not a boy. She has cancer. And I think that's when he felt really bad too.
Oh man, I would have never thought of that as a kid. I think as a kid, I probably would have saw that and laughed. Because as a kid, you don't realize what cancer is. You know,
Yeah.
so the fact that he has empathy on that type of level at that age is fucking amazing.
8 years old.
That means his parents are raising him very well.
Exactly, yeah. So this is him with his braids. They had to give him some like longer braids to tame his hair. And so finally when he cut it,
Dang.
That's fabulous.
He made it really.
yeah, they straightened it to like cut it. And he actually had enough hair to make 3 wigs.
Wow.
He would make a really pretty girl.
I would be the parent that's jealous of this parent for having a kid like that. Because I know for a fact my kid's not gonna be like that.
Holy shit.
That's a lot, dude. That fool looks like he got bushels of corn.
He looks like he scalped like 2 samurai.
Yeah, so look.
Holy guacamole.
Almost 17 inches long.
After 2 years? Fuck, it takes me forever to grow that.
Yeah, he could do that every 2 years.
His hair grows so fast.
So his aunt tweeted a couple photos of Thomas and like, you know, his hair growth and process, and that's when it went viral. So people were just like, oh my god, tell your nephew he's a wonderful young man, God bless him. And there's just people like crying like, oh, it's so like heartwarming that he, you know, he did that for someone else. So they're just saying like faith in humanity restored and like hope for humanity in the future because like, you know there's kids.
And you know what the cool thing is that when kids do that, you could tell like a kid does it because it's from the goodness of their heart. They're not thinking about doing it to get pussy. So like
They're not thinking about PR or get more followers on Instagram.
yeah, he's just doing it because he genuinely felt bad for this kid. I hope my kid turns out like that.
I think the more I see shit like this, now I understand why growing up, as soon as my mom saw a kid do something, like, how come you're not like that?
Yeah.
Do you feel that way about Isaac? You're like, why the fuck are you a piece of shit? Look at this motherfucker.
No.
All of his teeth are there. You don't even have your teeth yet.
That's in the Asian
I think that might be an Asian thing.
You don't compare. You don't go like, look at that kid. He's 8. He's doing this thing. How come you're over here freaking being
You
dumb?
think it, but you don't say it to him.
I think the only thing that I've consciously compared Isaac to other kids is his teeth. Like his teeth.
Why's your teeth so fucked up?
I'm like, is this normal? Like you don't have your front teeth yet. Like is that normal? Like that's the only time I really like thought about it. But other than
You don't
that,
compare personalities or character traits or.
I make a conscious decision to not do that because I know it's not healthy and it's like it's the healthiest thing is to compare your child to himself, like his own growth and his own process.
That is very smart. I cannot.
Asian parents fucking suck at parenting.
Oh yeah. Oh, I remember my grandparents used to bitch at me like, why can't you be like your cousin? He graduated early, blah blah blah. I heard it for years, right? And I was just so sick of it. And then one day I hear him over, or they were talking, and they were like, yeah, he went to juvenile hall because he took the science class snake, put it in the microwave, and blew it up.
What?
See, I'm good.
My grandparents always say that shit too, but I always say my cousin's the F word. Ends with the G, not with the K.
Okay.
That's because he's that's what I always say. And my grandparents don't understand what I'm saying.
A McFoog.
It's like an American concept. You don't have that.
Foog.
Because foogs get mad pussy in Asia.
What is this? What is?
If you can't figure it out,
You don't deserve to
yeah,
know.
Turn the U upside down.
and add a line.
Oh, okay, got it.
There was several times within the last 2 years that he would want to call it quits, but then that's when they had to take the time to refocus on the reason why he's growing, and that's when he'll remember again. He'll say, "Okay, let's keep it."
He's such a good.
I remember there'll be like fuckers like this at church, and all the parents would just, since it was an Asian, like everyone's just like, "Oh my god, that's so fucked!" All this praise, and you could see all the fucking moms turn to their boy like, "Look at that!
Wow.
He's doing his Bible verses in front of
wanna jump his
everyone and
ass
shit."
after.
And I'm just, yeah, dude. I'm just like, man, fuck you, fucking creating this new standard, you motherfucker. Dude.
No.
You know what I did? I do remember I did compare Isaac to recently when we went to Mexico. There was this little 6-year-old kid that he's like working his ass off to try to make ends meet for himself. That time I did compare him, Isaac. I compared Isaac's life to this little boy's life to make Isaac realize like
He has a good.
how good he has it, because lately he's been getting into these like entitlement like fits where he thinks like he deserves everything, and that's my fault because that's how I've been raising him, like just providing for him. So that's when I had to like pause really quick, hold on, you need to look at this like 2 different lives. So that time I did.
I was reading this book on how to fix that in kids. It's like called a punch in the stomach. Pow! Right there.
Have you heard of the 3-day starving rule?
Yes, I heard the theory around it.
You just starve them for 3 days and they learn real quick. There's like this biological hormonal thing and it adjusts your brain cells and then you just, oh, I have it pretty good.
It's like a good reset then.
It's proven. It's a Swedish principle.
Stupid.
But like I do remember though, like in my family, like they would always compare me, or my cousin would always be compared to me all the time. Cause then I guess like I just
You're
did the
so good.
Because you're
I just did
perfect.
the stuff that my mom asked me to, and like I didn't want to fall behind either. And so like my cousin's also the same age as me, and so like his like or my uncle, he would like be telling him like, hey, why can't you be more like Julia? Why can't you just do this? Why can't you do that? And I felt so bad because I remember one time like he was so fed up with it that he literally just shut himself up in a room, and I was like, I feel so bad because I went over to him, I was like, hey, you want to talk about it? He's like, no, just go away. I'm like,
Aww.
sorry.
What a bitch.
You're like the victim here.
You want to talk about how perfect I am and you're not?
No, I didn't want to do that, but it's just like I felt so bad for him because like
Does
I
my
hate
presence
being in that
make you
position
nervous?
too.
You start rubbing it in his face.
I know.
Let me rub some of my perfect on you.
Stupid.
I have a friend who's actually the total opposite. His mom was really smart. Whenever there's a kid acting out, she would be like, I'm so glad you're not like those kids over there. And he's
Oh,
like,
dang.
no, I'm not. And he would be the best kid ever. because she would constantly do that. So she would kind of opposite compare.
I was a terrible child, dude.
Weird.
I don't know. That can be dangerous because then he
It
grows
makes him-
up.
yeah.
Thinking you're better than
But
people.
then he never got in trouble because then he's like, yeah, I'm not those kids over there. I'm a good kid.
Yeah, but he probably got his ass beat a lot though.
It sounds like it. Sounds like one of those kids that get their ass
Walked
beat.
over to kids like, oh, you're so weird. But I'm so much better than you.
He just sounds pretentious because I'm wondering, like, on the day that he fails, what is he gonna do? Is the whole world gonna crumble upon him?
I know he's gonna take it hard.
Because then, like, he's just in this, like, in this world, in this bubble of his where it's just like, yeah, I'm better. Like,
know-
I'm good.
Or it went the opposite way with him. It's more like, it's okay, there's more in the future that I can succeed
You
at.
can't determine how your actions gonna they're
Yeah.
gonna do their own thing. Everyone's gonna respond to it differently.
Kids are fucking funny. This has nothing to do with this, but I gotta share the story with you guys because over the weekend I met up with my friend Brandon. He has 2 kids, right? He was telling me this story about his daughter. This story cracked me the fuck up. So he was telling me how his daughter is one of the most hardest girls to control. She moved past that stage now, but he's talking about how she was in the past when she was super young. And he said that she was so fucking stubborn that one time that he goes, he didn't know how to control her. She was screaming in a car just at the top of her lungs, like, ah! Like acting like a monster. And so he was in the car and he said he got so like fed up, he just stood there and he prayed. He was like, God, could you please help me out with this child? And she looks up in the sky, she goes, don't you listen to him! She started screaming, don't you listen to him! And he thought she was demon possessed because he was so scared.
That's fucking amazing!
But she's so cute and polite. Because he raises her really well. Like she was like so frustrated once. He was telling me that she even said this. She goes, I'm gonna rip my legs off or are you gonna help me? She's just like pulling on her leg.
This kid's fucking I know the feeling that he must have felt though, like of your kid being possessed. 'Cause I remember Isaac in the car too. He got in like the worst temper tantrum I've ever witnessed, and I got so scared. I started crying because I thought he was legit possessed. I thought like the devil possessed his body.
Yeah.
He got so fucking crazy. So I know that.
Kids have those moments, right, where they flip the fuck out. You know, like what the fuck?
It's so funny.
Don't you just go like this? Fingers on the neck, squeeze.
Anaconda squeeze.
No, he was literally like.
It's pretty common. Like kids freak out like that apparently.
That stuff doesn't work in an Asian family because then if you're trying to jump yourself, your parents just jump in and jump.
I know. It's like I'm gonna hit me. Why hit you? I hit you first.
I never had that. I never ever threw a tantrum because I was so scared all the time.
No, nothing can prepare you for parenting. Just
Don't you listen to him.
Dude, that shit's
You're
fucking
good.
hilarious.
We're overpopulated.
I fucking love that kid. The most random threats. I'm gonna rip my leg off.
Are you gonna help me? Still polite, dude.
Yeah, that is polite.
Looked at her dad for help. Are you gonna help me?
It sounds like she's trying to commit a crime and needs accomplice.
I know.
But she's asking the person that she's here to get.
Yeah, he said like she grew out of it eventually, but those moments were pretty freaking funny. But
Don't you listen to him!
it's like great for a Christian family because it's like, oh, she really does believe in God. Don't you listen to him?
Oh shit, that's good.
Hey guys, thanks for watching that last episode. Make sure to stay up to date with us on our Instagram account at Just Kidding News. We post hilarious moments. You don't want to miss those. Now, to check out more videos, click down here.
Maybe you just gotta talk it out about how that person eats chips.
So these are the girls.
They look so happy together.
So this is Giovanna and this is Ingrid.
They look like they like to swim.
This is Ingrid. And so Ingrid
She's a
has-
police officer?
No, it was